Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And before we go to the sixth tip or hack in order for you to be fluent in English, I just want you guys to please don't forget to click the subscribe button down here that's red so that you will be notified every time I upload amazing, clever videos that will help you to improve your English. And of course, let's take a sip of coffee or take a cup of coffee. The next hack or tip that I'm gonna share with you would be listening or only entertain or use native speakers materials. What do I mean by native or authentic native materials? That would be like, for example, listening to podcasts, listening to American, British, Canadian audiobooks, because those would be very efficient and effective in order for you to sound like a native, because basically you are basing on your pronunciation and your thoughts about the way British people are talking or conversing. So it's like a reflection in a mirror. So that's what you should do. Because before I never thought about watching English movies. That was not a trend to me. The trend to me before was like reading novel, and then actually when it comes to novel, it's difficult to understand because the content of the novel had full of highfalutin and fancy words that I didn't understand. But of course, I did appreciate that because I also I'm also a fan of using highfalutin words because or fancy words because that was um, that was the type of novel that I was reading, and I got a challenge to understand what those words were. So thank you for dictionary because I had that. So actually before, dictionary was not online or was not app, so that was paper dictionary. So it's such a challenge because of course I needed to individually um, search for that particular highfalutin word or fancy word and then write down. And I didn't apply what I mentioned about when you use the word or a fancy word, make sure that you have to use that in a complete sentence and then include where did you write that, who are the people, what was the weather, so that it will, that word will remember, or you can remember the meaning of that word because there's a lot of information or details that you incorporate or you attach or you include to that particular word. Yes, and then okay, going back, as I mentioned, you have to use easy English or no, yeah, easy English materials, and then as I mentioned, watch television if you have access to like Cartoon Network. If you have kids that would love to, I don't know if there's still Cartoon Network because back in the day, that was a trend, right? And in addition to that, you can also uh, download podcasts, or if you have Wi-Fi at home, you can definitely watch different podcasts there, like Australian, American, Canadian, British. But me personally, I like to watch British podcasts because for me, I find British accent so cute. So and it's also a challenge for me to understand how they pronounce the words. Sometimes the way they sound is kind of subtle. So yeah, especially Adele. When I heard Adele talking in English or a British accent, I didn't understand what she was talking about. But of course, I tried my best to understand. At first, it was difficult, but as time went by, I kind of know what she was talking about or what she meant. It happened in Capo before, so because there was DVD there, and yeah. And also, yeah, podcast. When it comes to podcast, I like that so much because it's the um, perfect tool arsenal. I mean, something that is very useful for you to depend on or for you to count on because, of course, if you listen to podcasts, um, it's like mirroring. You know, you adapt everything what this people or what these people or these nationalities, like for example Canadian, British, Australian, we're talking about, and the way they sound, it it's like you can mimic them, and you can learn so much vocabularies and sentence patterns and narrative that you can hear and acquire from their stories. So every time I, go online and I want to watch something, I make sure that I head first to English or Canadian or Australian podcasts, and I do subscribe them because I know that their videos, their talk would be helpful for me to understand or helpful for me to level up my English. And up to now, I'm still doing that because that's my entertainment. And, instead of going away somewhere else or chit chatting with friends, I'd rather listen to podcasts. So that's the reason why I am not very social person. I'd rather spend my time on watching English podcasts because it's like an addiction to me. And what else? Yeah, so you can learn so much from podcasts. And also, what else I can share? You can also do blog about what I'm doing too, right? You can mimic or copy my niche, which is like free talk in English. So by that, you can improve your oral English and also your spontaneity and impromptu talk, and you can also figure out which area of or area in English where you have to improve on. Like me, I actually did that, and that is absolutely nice or helpful and useful. So yeah, that's all for now. Hopefully, guys, I help you a lot when it comes to your English journey. And if you want me to upload anything about English, just please subscribe to my channel down here. And I promise myself that I'm gonna give and feed you guys a lot of English information and English knowledge, or English wisdom. So thank you so much. Bye.